welcome back to the channel Mathematics World. In the last videos we have learned metric spaces, nonlinear spaces and open ball. Let's quickly revise the definition of open ball so that we will proceed to the open set. What is the definition of open ball? Let XD be a metric space. Let P belongs to X, R greater than 0, then BPR is given by BPR is equal to X belongs to X, distance between X and P is less than R. Okay, this is the definition of open ball and we have learned some examples of that. Okay, in today's video we will learn open set in a metric space. What is open set? Let XD be a metric space. A set G subset of X is said to be open set in X if for any P belongs to G there exists RP greater than 0 such that BPRP is a subset of G. Means this is X, okay, and you have a subset, this is your G. Okay, this G is said to be open when here is we have a point P and RP is a radius, and if we draw a ball around it, then this ball is a subset of G. Means if it is subset of G, then we called it as open set. Okay, here we have some important note. First, G is open set. An open ball around every point of G which is contained in G. Okay, second note is this radius RP is depend on point P. Means whatever you have taken a point P, on that basis this RP is. Okay, and main note is phi and X are always open set. Okay, these sets are always open. Please remember this because many times in a theorem we use this property. Okay, so let's take example. X is equal to R and here D is usual metric. A is equal to open interval AB. Can you draw this? Is it open? This is your R and here A and B. Suppose you take A and you are taking radius RP. Okay, so is this open set or this is a subset of this set? Yes, it is, because X belongs to X where X is between A and B. Okay, if you take X is equal to R, D is usual metric and A is equal to 1, 2, 3, then this metric is not open, this set is not open set. Here we have one note, that is every singleton is open in discrete metric space. What is discrete metric? dxy is equal to 1 if x is not equal to 1 and is equal to 0 if x is equal to y. Here we have one theorem, that is open ball in metric space is open set. Okay, open ball is what? What is the definition of it? BPR is equal to x belongs to x, so distance between x and P is less than r. This is the definition of open ball, and we have to show this is a open set. How we will show? Here we have proof. Let XD be a metric space and BPR is any open ball in XD. Now for this BPR we take A as a notation. Okay, and we have to prove A is open in XD. Okay, this is what we have to show. How we will show? Let x belongs to BPR, means here we apply the definition. See, x belongs to x belongs to BPR, so we can write distance between x and P is less than r, which implies, suppose I take this r that side, so I can write, or this dxp to this side, so I can write d r minus dxp is greater than 0. Okay, now for this r minus dxp we take s as a notation, so s is equal to r minus dxp, which is greater than 0. Claim this bxs is a subset of BPR, means BPR is what? A. Okay, so this is what we have to show. How we will show? We take one element from this ball and we will show that that element is also belong to this set. Okay, so let's write y belongs to bxs, which implies dxy is less than s, which is s is what? R minus dxp, means which implies dxy is less than r minus dxp. Now suppose I take this dxp to that side, what I write? Dyx plus dxp is less than r. Now if you see here, this is a triangle inequality, so for this we can write, which is equal to dyp is less than r and y belongs to BPR. This is what we have to show, means we take y belongs to bxs and we showed y belongs to BPR, means this bxs is a subset of BPR. That's what we have to show, and BPR is our A. Hence A is an open set. Here our proof ends. Here we have important results. First is union of open set is an open set if you take intersection, then intersection of finitely many open sets is an open set. Next we have, if X is a finite metric space, then every subset of X, every non-empty open set in any metric space can be written as union of open balls. Now we will prove these two theorems or results. Let's prove one by one. So here we prove this result. So prove what we have given, X is a finite metric space. So here we write, let XD be a metric space where D is any metric. Means we don't know whether this D is Euclidean metric, it is usual metric, or it is discrete metric. We don't know. That's why where D is any metric, so that is X is equal to x1, x2, so on xn. And here we assume alpha is equal to minimum of distance between xi and xj, where I and j is between 1 to n. Okay. Now what we have to prove, every subset of X is open. Means first we have to take a subset. So we take G is a subset. So we write G be any subset of X. And now if you see G is any subset, means either it is empty, means it doesn't have any element, or it is have some elements. Okay, so here we have two conditions. So first we assume if G is equal to empty, and earlier we saw that empty and X are open sets. Okay, so here we apply that, and by that what we write, then G is open subset of X. So our first, now let's take second, G is not equal to empty. To prove that G is open set. And what is the definition of this? For every P belongs to G, there exists R greater than 0 such that BPR is a subset of G. Okay. Now here we take one condition, that is 0 is less than R is less than or equal to alpha. So we write this BPR is equal to X belongs to X, distance between X and P is less than R, and this R is also less than or equal to alpha. So from this we can write X belongs to X, distance between X and P is less than alpha. Okay. And what is the definition of alpha? Minimum of distance xi and xj. So by that we can write distance between X and xi is less than alpha. Okay. And this distance can be equal to 0. Okay. So we write that X belongs to X, distance between X and xi is equal to 0. Okay. Means which is equal to distance between X and xi is equal to 0. Means these are both are equal. So we write X belongs to X, X is equal to xi, and this xi is equal to P. Okay. So we write P. So we write here X belongs to X, where X is equal to xi, and from that we write X belongs to X, X is equal to P, since xi is equal to P. Okay. And this means singleton P. Okay. Means this also we saw that also we have one note, that is every singleton is open. Okay. So this is a subset of G, and therefore G is open. Hence we prove our third property. Okay. Now let's move on to fourth, that is a non-empty set is open if and only if it can be written as union of open balls. Okay, so that's it for today. In the next video we will see interior point, close set and closure of set. Okay, so bye.